My friends, welcome to today's episode and guide for you. We got a big one here, which we're calling the ultimate self-help guide to get by the Sublime Cake Tower, my friends. If you enjoy, make sure to like and subscribe. It's a great way to support and stay connected. On top of that, if you got a question, if you got a comment, let me know because I love to hear from you and we get plenty of those all the time. And on top of that, feel free to join us in our amazing community and Discord server, my friends. Now, today's episode is really going to be a two-part thing. Again, like I'm saying, it's the ultimate Sublime Cake Tower guide for self-help, self-improvement, whatever you want to call it, to help you get by this, regardless of my team, and make it even more personal for you here today. Now, we do have the timestamps available to you down below in the description, along with all of my guides already on the Sublime Cake Tower as well. Now, additionally, like I said, feel free to join us in our Discord server. We get tons of great community members posting their tips and tricks there as well. So thank you to everyone and their lists. All right, so here we go. Sublime Cake Tower. Like I said, we're going to break this into two parts. The first part is really about the pre-game items and actions that you can do for the Sublime Cake Tower in order to make yourself better, progress, those kinds of things, just like me. So the first one that we can always do is a few things. There's three pieces here to pay attention to first and foremost. That one is first the biscuits, the levels, and the cookies. Those are the three key things before we go into any battle that we can take a look at. So when we talk about that, the first thing that we can do, let's go in here and take a look. They always give you the recommended cookies. However, again, in our cookies, we figure out what we need, our team, those kinds of things. What you want to do is just make sure, okay, can I get to level 80 first? If I can't here and I don't have enough level up, how do I get there? The best tip and trick that I have here for you is going to be this. Make sure that you're absolutely, positively using the Hall of Ancient Heroes here, my friends. The best thing about this is with the latest update, if you remove one of these cookies now, it's only 48 hours. That is all it takes. 48 hours. Before it was like 5 days. So if you get stuck on a level, don't worry about flipping these cookies in and out. My only caution here is just make sure it's not impacting something else that you're using these for. However, again, you should be able to keep unlocking slots. And I know many of you asked me about the Disciple slot expansion tickets. Right now, we don't know how you get more of those except probably being a pay-to-play player, and I'm a free-to-play player. So those are a couple key pieces there. Quickly boost yourself to 80. The second one there is those biscuits. So in terms of our biscuits, make sure that each of your cookies, we'll come back to this view, has a biscuit on it. If you're looking for a certain type of biscuit, make sure that you're going to Beast Yeast. We got plenty of guides there for you on how to get these as well here on the channel that you can check out. Ideally, what you do want to do is get 3 to 4 of these things. That makes a huge difference. Obviously, getting the biscuit first. And then what you're going to want to do is check them, because if you're not at level 20, make sure that you're leveling up to 20. And if you need more experience, you got to go farm that experience or take part in some of those events. Those are all key pieces there in order to get the biscuits. We've talked about the leveling. We've talked about the biscuits. The third and final one that I hear a ton of you ask about are the cookies. I don't have all the cookies. I have been playing for quite some time. I'm very fortunate to have all the cookies, even as a free-to-play player. Now, if you're looking for something specifically, a couple of great things about CookieRun. One, many of us know that it's a gacha game. There's lots of great opportunities here for gacha, particularly right now with Limelight Gacha. You need a lot of electric cookies to help climb the tower. This is a great spot for you. Plus, they're going to get better soon with the magic candies. So these are ones that you can certainly use and leverage right now if you'd like to. And then additionally, the other one that I don't want you to forget about, and we've done a full-blown guide on this, is the mileage shop, my friends. Mileage shop can be your best friend here for a couple reasons. One, you don't need to level these things to 5-star because the event lets you go to 5-star. So all you need to do is actually only buy 20 of these. You only got to spend 2,000 mileage. 2,000 mileage, my friends. This is the best tip I can give you if you're missing these cookies. You just spend 2,000, get 20 of these stones, get your cookie, and it's going to go right to 5-star. That's the huge one there. 5-star every cookie right now. The best way to do it. So that is very, very important there if you're a newer player, and how to get there with the #1 key tip and trick because I hear many of you say, I can't get these cookies. All right. So that is the first piece of all the stuff that you can do in the Sublime Cake Tower here in order to get better out of the gate. You, again, get all the cookies that you need, get to level 80, get your biscuits together. Those 3 things are the key pieces. Now, when it comes to the actual tower itself, why did I walk through all those? Well, again, the first thing here is, as a free-to-play player, and what we do is our 4 Ts, as we transition into the actual running here and tweaking of the running, we always pay attention to that. The 4 Ts, that's the tactics, the team, the treasure, and the toppings in order to get by. So why I brought those up here, again, as a free-to-play player, many of you have said this is very hard. The benefit of this is, just like I said, well, I don't have that cookie, boom, 5-star grade. Super fair and balanced at that point. If you're going for Ascension, great for all those Ascension players, but you can get very far in this, just like me. I've gotten through the first 10 plus just by following these strategies and tips. Now, additionally there, the other reason why we focus on the biscuits is everything else has effect X, that's topping bonus effects, etc. Obviously, your toppings do matter on your cookies. You can tweak those things too. Lump that into the biscuits from before. So those are all the key pieces here. Now, when it comes to the active engagement and active play, the first thing is the 4 Ts. So what you want to do is you want to make sure that you're understanding what's going on with the boss. So if we do Mangosteen Water Bomber here as an example, many of you say you can't get past the first boss. We've done 2 runs with 2 different teams to help you get by that you can check out. Again, this enemy has a strong HP shield, so you need to use Zap, which means electric cookies and electricity type attacks to defeat them. That is very key. So those things are certainly going to help you. Now, that is a part of the 4 Ts. Obviously, you want to make all these adjustments to your cookies and your teams as you're going by in order to get better is what you need. So in those cases, that's going to make the biggest difference. Now, the next thing is, once you get your strategy set for your team, you've gone through your treasures, you've gone through your team, you've gone through your biscuits, the next thing is to actually run it. So we're going to run it with this one here. And then what you're going to do is you're going to want to make the tweaks. So we'll talk through this. I do these renditions over again. And this is how you're going to become a better player as well. So we have 2 electric type cookies. That's worked out well. We've lost Prune Juice already. We've lost the rest of the team. All we have left is our free Stormbringer cookie. Can Stormbringer get all the way through? We're going to find out here in less than a minute. Now, we can try to let it run all the way. And we will. But I'm trying to show you this on purpose so that you can understand exactly how I think with the self-help guide, ultimate guide to improving and tweaking your gameplay, my friends. So, biggest thing here that we see, Stormbringer can make it very well for quite some time. Now, in order to kind of figure out what you want to tweak, you got to get the boss tells. You got to see how the stuff racks and stacks against your team. And then obviously go to the battle report. Look at this. Okay, so Black Lemonade did a ton of damage. Well, Rebel Cookie in there did okay. Prune Juice did a ton of damage. And then Cotton got in there. Damage received. Lots of damage able to be taken by Stormbringer. Everything else there. Healing done. 100% with Cotton. Healing received. Lots of healing out there as well. Now, because we knew that our team did not do great there, what we want to do then is go back and tweak a few things for this particular team. All right, so we know that we got high damage. We lost a lot of cookies pretty quickly. Let's go ahead and revisit this. So in this case here, now we're a little bit more focused on, okay, Black Lemonade did okay. We also had Stormbringer do very well, survive. We have Twizzly Gummy in here now and Shining Glitter. So we're going more electric focused, and we're going with a little bit different healer. We don't need the jungle kind of strategy with Cotton. We need a better healer with bubbles and healing health bubbles, those kinds of things to give us more survivability. All right, we're going to stay with these treasures. Do we need to tweak any topping and biscuits? All right, here we go, my friends. Let's run it with this team now. Now, ideally, what you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and tweak 1 little cookie at a time, or 2 little cookies at a time, or a strategy at a time, ultimately to make your difference here. All right, look at that. That was enough. We had enough damage resistance in there to not totally wipe. We lost Twizzly Gummy Cookie. Are we going to be able to get by with this team? It could be very, very close. Uh-oh. Very close there with Black Lemonade. Shining Glitter's back in there. We've got enough heals. Oh, here we go. Here we go, my friends. Not quite. Come on, Snapdragon. Keep them alive. Keep them alive. Oh my gosh, look at how close that is. It is so, so close here. Oh, we lost Shining Glitter Cookie. Is it going to be enough? Is it going to be enough? Oh, we're down to the last 10 million here with Stormbringer, my friends. Look at that. Look at that. 6 million. 5 million. 4 million. Oh, so, so close. And there you have it. Now, in this case, this team does get by. So the next piece of the strategy that I want to give you is try and try again. We'll do it one more time. If we don't make it, we can always tweak this team one more time. So one thing that I would do here is I would actually probably drop Grizzly Gummy and add in another healer. That would give us more survivability with this team. We know that we can pretty much get enough damage in between these three. So that is going to be the way that we'll ultimately, hopefully get by. Well, we'll get by post this battle if this team can't do it. We know, just like I did in the other guide, understand and explain that the biggest weakness is these three as part of the team. However, they're also the biggest strength because we need that electric type damage. We also need this strategy with these cookies in here in order to take down Mangosteen. The problem with Mangosteen can be that explosive damage that can quickly burst these things down if we don't have the right timing and the right healing setup in order to make it by. So there you have it. In this case, we were able to get by. So again, small tweaks, try again. Let's go ahead and we'll do one more and we'll show you that last tweak that I'm talking about here because that's going to be very, very important for you so that you can see exactly how I'm thinking. All right, so Twizzly Gummy is not doing great. Let's grab another healer in here. I think let's go ahead with Rockstar for now because that one is the one that we want to use to rock out here. So as you can see, again, we got a lot of low level cookies. We talked about how to level those up quickly if you don't have enough. Again, we have a regular, not even a two-star cookie here. Flipping that in is going to make them a 5. All you got to do again is use that mileage shop to go grab one cookie for 2,000 mileage points, and you're going to be rocking and rolling, my friends. All right, let's go ahead and run it here with this team now and see if this small tweak also allows us to get by, even though we've already gotten by, my friends. Nothing like more heals, lots of heals to keep everything alive, keep everything rolling. There we go, look at that. So much better at surviving there, keeping things up, keeping things alive, a little bit more smooth. All we need to do now, we lost him. We lost the Rockstar. A little bit longer than Twizzly Gummy. Oh no, we lost Black Lemonade. We're not going to get enough damage yet. And here you go, my friends. Oh, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. I don't think so. It's not enough. So again, in this situation, sometimes when you change out those cookies and just move them around a little bit, just where they're sitting in their stance can become a problem for you. So again, we might want to readjust and put Parfait in there as an example instead of Rockstar because that might be better for our team. So that, my friends, are all the different pieces that I did want to cover here because I think it's important to think about those tweaks. I wanted to show you those different pieces. That was a team that we had used to get by originally here with Twizzly Gummy and the works, and also showed you the small tweaks and also showed you exactly why it matters to keep trying once, twice, 3 times over. Plus, because it's going to give you a big difference and viewpoint of what can work, what doesn't work, those kinds of things for your particular team. I'm going to move that back there so we have it. So we broke today's episode into 2 key components. The first one being what exactly can we do At the beginning, before we get engaged, which I call in the pregame here, self-help, which is the biscuits, the cookies, the levelings, all that stuff makes a huge difference. We gave you the single biggest, actually two really big strategies, key tips and tricks between the mileage shop and the Hall of Ancient Heroes. The second piece is this: we got into the battles, we showed you the 4Ts, the tactics, the treasure, the toppings, and the team, in order to kind of work your way through here, understanding all the pieces during your run. Then we got in there, we did our run, we showed you all the small tweaks that you can make to be successful to overcome something like this, Tower Troy 1, and we got by once again. And we got all these guides here for you on the channel. That, in a nutshell, my friends, is today's episode for you. Self-help guide and self-improvement all the way through the Decadent Choco Cake Tower tray. All things that you can leverage to better yourself and complete the tower. Now, with that, if you still got a question, if you got a comment, let me know, because I'd love to hear from you as always. And on top of that, feel free to join us in our amazing community and Discord server, my friends. I really enjoy this event. I've enjoyed pumping out content for you as a free-to-play player, and I know many of you found it very helpful. Never give up, never surrender, keep on running, my friends. And with that, I just want to say thank you. Thank you for tuning in today. I appreciate your support. Thank you for the likes and the subs as we continue to grow this amazing community here. Thank you, as always, to all of our members. Memberships are available to you. We also have affiliate links and a merch and swag store, something there for everyone. I appreciate that additional support and patronage. And with that, don't forget our socials, at me, chat me, stay connected. I love seeing your stuff in the Discord server. I love seeing your stuff out there because it might get featured here on the channel. With that, onwards and upwards on the Decadent Choco Cake Tower tray. Never fear, never give up, my friends. Keep at it is the key. And we gave you all the stuff to help you get there. Keep on running.